up, guys? Holy moly, my voice is good. I got that sexy streamer voice for you guys. Hey, my name is Sonny, and I got a growly voice. Today, we're gonna be streaming. Okay, now I'm kind of doing it, hyping it up a little bit too hard there, but yeah, voice a little bit shot. But god dang it, that was a nice growly voice. Ooh. Whew. Wait, what's up, guys? How we doing? We got Faithless here. We got Turney. We got Ray. We got a good crew. Bunch of OGs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, got a DM from Ray here. Dang, Ray! Which one of the L's is that? That's like the L12 or something. Which one is that? Dude, you're in the back pain, alright. Be safe, Ray. Whew. Yeah, for anybody who didn't know, Ray had a little bit of a fall. And he injured himself. Ugh. Not nice. Yeesh. Don't like. But hopefully we'll be able to take Ray's mind off that and play some video games today. Ooh. So yeah, remember yesterday when I said, ooh, I hope I'm not getting a cold. Well, guess what? I got a cold. I felt it while I was streaming yesterday. I thought you guys was a good goner. Whoa, we got Vasast. I had a bunch of people asking about you recently, Vasast. Where's Vasast? We haven't seen Vasast. He's not in your chat. He's not in Landon's chat. Where is Vasast? I said, Vasast doing Vas things. He's swimming through the Vas, as they say in Sweden. So, yeah, I ensure them that you're alive, Vas. Also, we got one of these bad boys. Ooh, that was a big bite. Ooh, that was bigger than I wanted. Uh-oh. Well, GG. That's what got me set for the night. A few hours of stream should help the voice. One thing that's nice about working in a workplace where I project my voice. As a bartender, I'm always speaking at, a few decibels higher than everybody else just to get my point across. You do learn how to control your voice and kind of like go into news talker mode, like where you don't strain your voice. So right now, the timbre I have my voice in, it's like a mid where I can keep on talking without losing my voice and not straining it. So I'm gonna keep it at this level, not overexert it. Also drink while I'm doing it, drink my tea. And that way I'm not gonna lose my voice. But yeah, this is a small cold if I ever had a small cold. This is legit like one of those small little 24-hour viruses. Wait, you're deleting things. Urgh. Change the live chat, everyone. Yeah, we found our Vasast, everyone. Ooh, anyway, we got some video gaming to do. So I think Vasast, who is a very astute and learned man, is gonna enjoy this stream. Because last stream, we found my favorite Greek philosopher, Diogenes. The man who lives in tubs, hangs out with dogs, masturbates in public theaters, and also throws feces at people and pisses on them if he doesn't like them. Diogenes was the first IP2 streamer. If only they had streaming sticks back then. Actually, Diogenes would hate streaming. He really hated that shit. But he would be fascinated by it. So he probably wouldn't hate it. God dang it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So here, Diogenes. Let's talk to him more. I'm pretty sure that's a plaque we want. A Greek plaque.
Good to see you again, friend.
They haven't named him Diogenes. Oh, actually, before I do it.
Enjoyed our chat.
Alright, I will. So, he's standing here. The reason why we found out that he was Diogenes last a few streams ago was because we found this. Let me show you. He lives in a bathtub, just like Diogenes. Now remember what we saw in the ancient paintings. Let me show you guys real quick. Doop 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 doop. Like, as you can tell, this tub right here is almost identical to bam 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 bam. Let me just this tub right here. It is the same shit. So yeah, 200% sure that this is the same guy. Damn, they must have modeled it after that picture actually. Let me check. Yeah, it's very identical, like with the walking stick there, and as you can tell, Diogenes with his dogs that he's friends with. Yeah, cool guy, Diogenes. So, let's get the depth counter active. Not that we die that much in this game. Usually it's by a fall damage because I do make the accidents happen. Call me only use me blade because we accidentally do things here. See here, Snurd. I've messed about it outside before. That because camping also have pissed on someone I didn't like before. God damn it, Sonny, shush it. Wrong chat, Snurd. No, I swear I heard Sonny talking about masturbating. Hi Vazos, I hope you come for your masturbating too. The character in Getting Over It is also Diogenes. Oh, that makes sense, Faithless. I didn't
Good to see you again.
realize that. Because he's stuck in the tub too. So, where can we find Kabash?
I will tell you, but you may find him hostile. To prepare for your encounter, there are certain things you must know. Very few know this, but before the Romans came to this city, it was once entirely Greek.
Yep.
The architecture, the temples, and the people. When the Romans came, in typical fashion, they claimed it as their own, built over everything that could be built over, and renamed the things that could not. Thus, the shrine of Persephone became the shrine of Proserpine. And when they found an obelisk bearing the name Hades,
Pluto,
they tore it off and replaced it with Pluto instead. And the city's dwindling Greek residents, witnessing this compulsive Roman conquest, decided to preserve what they could of their heritage. They gathered their art and valuables, secreted them away through the Temple of Demeter, and hid them here, out of reach of the Romans.
I'm with you so
However,
far.
there was one thing that always seemed out of place to me. And it is the very thing you seek. An even older plaque bearing an Egyptian inscription.
So, anyway guys, what we're trying to do this stream is we're gonna find Pluto, the god of death, and kill him. Because you know what? He took us to this place, and this is the underworld, and we want to get out. Because Karen, also known as Sharon, or Sharon, took us here. So that's very rude. So, Egyptian inscription, what did it say? How did it get here?
We had no idea until years later, when the first of my friends began to die. As a result of their deaths, we began to dig catacombs branching off from this cavern.
You found Egyptian shit, didn't you?
We extended the tunnel so far that we accidentally discovered another, an even older tunnel, which somebody had gone
Dude.
to great lengths to keep hidden. Suddenly it made sense why there was an out-of-place Egyptian plaque among our people's possessions. You see, we proud Greeks had thought the Romans beasts for stealing and corrupting.
When the Greeks did the same thing to
But it
Egyptians.
turns out this game has been going on much longer than
Real.
any of us imagined. I think it is best you head through the catacombs and follow Kabash's trail.
What's in
There
there?
are certain things you must see for yourself.
Ah, gate.
Take this key. You'll need it to open the gate.
Dude, things that I need to see for myself. This is from the guy that throws poop on people. Do you know way out of here?
If I did, would I be living like this?
Very true. What do you think about the golden rule?
Did we not discuss it?
Yeah, let's not do that.
Oh. I enjoyed our chat.
I will. Dude. That's the Greek plaque we need. But let's get the Egyptian plaque first. Okay, so we got our trusty flashlight. Let's go. So last stream we did beat the game, but we didn't get the right ending, and I want the perfect ending in this game. So we're going to the nitty-gritty. Okay. So it's still Greek stuff, but we got... This must be the philosopher 11 friend who we outlived. Oh yeah. So that's a Roman vase. Or is it Greek? I don't know. Okay. Skeleton. Okay. I want to find if there's any pieces of writing laying around that can give us more information on what we're walking into. Which bow is which? That's the golden bow. Okay. I'll make sure I have the golden bow ready in case something pops off. Okay. So we're in the sewage system. Bucket man. Dang it, I missed golden opportunity saying get over it. Was masturbating. We could have seen how many times we could get him to say it. Yeah, talk about cranking more, Sonny. Have you ever felt like... Wait, how's that song? Cranking it, na 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 na, when no one else, na na. Cranking it, it's my life. It's Egyptian. Thank you, Vas. See, Vas is also not only my audio technician, he's also my one of my experts in archaeology. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't like that. Is that a mummy? Well, you're a statue now, Harry. Sucker. Got some more arrows. God, I hate hearing them. So this is, yeah, Egyptian vases. Or vases. A board game. Is that, Senate! Yo, anybody ever play Senate? I played Senate. Senate's dope. There was this Swedish, like, game where you, like, played in Egypt, like as somebody who traveled back in time to Egypt, and you could play Senate in it, and Senate is a dope game. Okay, it seems locked from the other side. Okay, so we gotta go over here. Let's see if we can swim. Nope. If somebody can look up the game Senate and find me a modern version of Senate to play online, that would be dope. Because I really like playing that. I have a thing for board games. Is that a zombie? It's a golden one. Okay. Okay. So it looks like there's zombies in here. But who's a zombie and who's not a zombie? You're a zombie. Whoa! Is there more to the right? No. Whoa! What was that? I heard it to the left of me. What was that? There we go. Broke you by kicking. Oh, you're the one who kicked you. Kicking the statues is also my favorite part of the game. It feels ridiculous. I want to kick more statues to injure other, like, people that run up. I guess. Oh, plaque which translates the many shall suffer for the sins of one. So this game has been going on for the Egyptians, the Greeks, the Romans. So now we're gonna do Anubis talk. So far this game hasn't talked at all about Anubis. But I bet you... Yep, there he is, Anubis, with an ankh in his hand. Ancient Egyptian statue of a man with the head of a jackal. Could this be Anubis? Yeah, who else would it be? And Anubis, just like Hades, didn't he steal a woman from Osiris or Horus? Then Isis, it was Isis. Okay, that's Senet. Egyptian looks like he was running from something. We should explore down here actually a little bit more. Oh, I'm liking that we're doing Egyptian stuff. Yeah, this game is giving me like vibes of the council. Well, because we get to talk about historical shit, and mythological shit, and cool guy shit, and nerd shit. I need to headshot them. Oh! Suckers. I'm gonna kick all you guys. Anybody else want to kick? Okay, I kicked all the ones I can kick. Is there anybody I can kick over here? Can I kick you? Oh, is there anything up here? Aha, a little sniper spot. Okay. Enough, let's explore. What up, dog? Let's pull out the flashlight. So we get to see what's in here. More Anubis. Can anybody look up what Ankhs stand for? A-N-K-H is an Ankh. I forget what Ankhs symbolize. Those are the things that the Anubis statues are holding. Okay, so we can either go in here or we can go up there. I'm gonna go up here. Sorry. I'm working my way slowly because I'm a dum-dum. Yeah. I'm really liking this. Oh, that was dumb. I could have just gone normal way. Is there anything up here hidden? Anything? Nope. I keep on thinking I'm playing Elden Ring. Oh, statue of Aker? Who's Aker? Aker, an ancient Egyptian deity, say to guard against evil spirit, welcome the dead to underworld. So that would be like Sharon at the river Styx. kind of working in with Anubis. What is that? Egyptian plague. So many shall suffer for the sins of one. Is this all gonna go back to like every origin story of man, where basically we stole our intelligence from a god? We stole the fire from, like, Prometheus stole the fire and gave it to man so we could think for ourselves. In biblical times, we, the Garden of Eden, we stole the apple. Okay.
Stop. Do not come any closer. Who are you?
I'm Sonny Crockett. Who are you? Nubian?
I am Kabash. And let me guess. Another Greek or Roman come to loot and plunder the resting place of my ancestors.
Okej, vad är det saying? Ankh var den högliv som stod för ordet NJ, det vill säga livet. Oh, it stands for life, yeah. And that makes sense that Anubis would weigh an Ankh in one hand, and what is he weighing in the other? So he's weighing the sins and life, probably. I'm liking this. Do I look Greek or Roman to you?
Trousers, boots, curious here. No, I suppose you do not. Then what do you want?
I'm just looking for an Egyptian plaque.
To what end?
I want to return to the obelisk.
That is welcome news. You really are not Greek or Roman.
No, just a culture enjoyer.
I was planning to return it myself, but for now, I must remain. Here, take it and restore the honor of Osiris.
Osiris, Lord of Silence. So Osiris is like their Zeus. That was a little too easy.
Now, as for the other plaque.
The fourth plaque, you know about that?
Indeed, I have it right here. I stumbled across a collection of dusty curiosities while searching for a place to hide from the hungry children of Amit, and there it was.
May I have it?
You may not. In fact, I am about to destroy it.
No. Why?
Because it speaks a treacherous, blasphemous lie.
It's... How so?
I will tell you, but first, do you know what this place is?
The duat.
Indeed, and I see you know our history. This is the duat. See what has become of it. I have been down here for weeks, piecing together its story. And here is what I have learned. As Egypt declined and the Greeks had their turn to flourish, their souls came here in great numbers. But instead of adopting our ways, they copied and corrupted them. When they found the obelisk bearing the name Osiris, the true god of the underworld, they desecrated it, removing his name and replacing it with
Osiris, the true god.
Hades. Even the ferryman of the dead, known to my people
Kerti.
long before as Kerti, they renamed to Keron. As if that desecration was not enough, they built over this place, using it as the foundation for their own underworld, so that ours was forgotten. My only solace is that the Greeks then suffered the same fate when the Romans rose to power, renaming Hades to Pluto, and the cycle began anew.
But this plaque shows that you guys stole from who? I'm guessing Sumerians and Babylonians. But it could also be from the Orient, which would mean Hindu. Because that predate, that's pretty old Hinduism, I think. So what's the problem with this plaque?
It is inscribed with a script I do not recognize, but it is ancient, almost as if it is older than the plaque bearing Osiris's name. But if that is so, it would imply the gods of Egypt are mere imitations too, copied and corrupted from an ancient people who prospered even before us. And that my people did to them what the Greeks and Romans did to us. But this, I cannot accept. I sense a deception. Perhaps it is the work of Set, the usurper, seeking to undermine Osiris once more.
What does the inscription say?
You will never know. This work of sacrilege must be destroyed.
Not if I... No.
Thrown into the black abyss below in Osiris'
No,
name.
don't do that, please. Please don't.
You are too late.
Oh, come on, man.
It is done.
Bro. Bro. Now I'm going to have to go in after it.
You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with no way back up. Madness.
I'm pretty glonky, so yeah. Well, see, first I have some questions for you.
If it will help you to see reason, then ask.
What's your story?
I am from Rakotis, which you may know as Alexandria, the name of the city the Greeks built over it. I was a fisherman, like my father before me. Since the Romans had taken over from the Greeks, I took the opportunity to learn Latin and eventually traveled to Rome. When the fires broke out last year, I tried to help. I gathered terrified locals into my boat and led many of them to safety farther along the Tiber. On my 7th trip, a passenger demanded I wait for his brother. But we were full to almost sinking, and smoke was all around us.
By the way, everybody,
I told
like
him
and
his
subscribe.
brother would have to save himself.
And lurkers,
And
show
he tried
yourself.
to bribe me by placing a coin into my hand. When I refused, he drew a dagger and thrust it between my ribs. I awoke on the banks of the river to a stranger wearing a ram headdress. He said his name was Kirti, and at the time, I simply thought him odd. It did not dawn on me until much later that he was the Kirti, the ram-headed ferryman described in the Book of the Dead.
Not a sponsor, but Boss knows what's up with these bad boys. Boss knows. Boss knows. Got some of that good Swedish candy, you know? Do you know way out of here?
This is where I belong, as caretaker of the memories of my people. If our ways are to be remembered, it falls to me.
Hell yeah. What do you think about going
I
in?
think if someone is to break the golden rule, it will not be me. For I try to live as I always have by the command of the goddess Ma'at. Do to the doer to make him do. As for the punishment that will come from it, I finally understand why it has long been said among my people that gold is the skin of the gods.
That makes sense. What do you think is down there?
I do not know. What could possibly lie beneath the underworld?
I bet you
it is infinite darkness.
it's a culture that the Egyptian were built.
The lair of Amit, the devourer of souls. All I
Damn
know
it,
is
damn it.
It would be unwise to venture down there.
That just makes me want to go down there even more.
Is everyone so contrary where you are from? Do not even consider it.
Yeah, we're pretty dumb. We're American. I'll be going now.
Good. Be gone from this place. Wait. You are planning to go down there. I see it in your eyes.
Definitely.
You would plunge into the depths of the Duat with...
I'll find a way back.
We shall see.
That's all.
How is it possible to feel watched at every moment and yet still...
And there's
be so
Curti
alone?
up there. The ram-headed ferryman. Oh, I see a ferryman. Sumerian! Plaque bearing the cuneiform inscription, Nergal the Fierce One. So it's ancient Sumerian. So that means the first civilization. So yeah, so you can see here, the Sumerians, the only leftovers of the Sumerians are really the Persians, or the closest thing to that. Maybe the Ottomans a little bit, but they don't really exist. But yeah, so we got the Sumerian, like, Mesopotamian statue of a creature with the head of a man, body of a bull and wings. It is positioned through guarding an entrance. This is cool. Now we go real old school. And who is this? I don't know anything about Sumerian gods. I recognize the name Nergal. But I think that's because there's a black metal guy that named himself that. An ancient Sumerian statue of a man with the head of a bird, perhaps Kumul Tabal, the man with bird headdress who Rufus saw when he awoke by the river. So is Rufus Sumerian? Anybody? Okay, wait here. Vasa's showing what candy I'm eating. Dumle. Dumle is a brand of chocolate covered toffees marketed and manufactured by Faser. The toffees were manufactured 1945 by Massetti, a chocolate and confectionery producer in Malmö, Sweden. And that's why Malmö is the jewel of Scania. But no, you're not the jewel. We're the pearl. We're the pearl, Vasas. My people are the pearls. Basketball team is even called the Pearls. Come on, bro. 042 Pearls, baby. What we got here? Ooh, a boulder. Wait. A boulder. A boulder. Does that mean there's gonna be boulders? Dude, they had epic beards though in ancient Sumeria. And look at that hair. That's nice. There's another boulder over there. And the road set back. It looks like the Sumerians were trying to defend themselves from something. What's over here? Yeah, there's a bunch of traps in here. That looks like a that will trigger something. Okay, let's see here. So, come on, don't stand in my way, golden lady. What's over here? More barricades. What's that? A large round boulder which appeared to have rolled into the wall, smashing it open, causing water to flow. Oh, okay, so that's a water effect. It's like, what kind of effect is that? Ancients don't tell him. Stranger, he defined the words of Namkuzu. Bear witness to our aftermath and lament us. We did our best to live as the gods commanded. We planted and harvested together, shared bread and beer. By the way, fun fact, Mesopotamia was the first ones to make bread and beer. That's how cultures were created, because we need to pull our grain so we can make beer. We shared bread and beer. We accept newcomers with open arms, as if family. But each newcomer, the bonds of our family strained, and soon we were all as strangers to each other. And when those bonds were finally broken, my brothers and sisters planted only for themselves, and ate and drank alone. It was there, in the empty space between us, that sin took root. Nergal's sentinels have awoken and clamor at our barricades. Learn from our Is there next page? Learn from our mistakes, probably. We're taking that. Anybody knows who Nurgle is? Sundetspärla. Yeah, and we even have a place called Sundsperlan. Sumerian pottery. A broken set of Sumerian pottery. While other ancient people made pottery by hand, the Sumerians were the first to develop turning wheels, which allowed them to mass produce it. Yeah, and what's interesting is, it would make sense that the first society to be under this rule would be the Sumerians. Because, like I said, they were the first society. If we step on this, a curved basket with Sumerian markings in it, it appears to be a pressure plate for some kind of trap. I want to see what happens if we press on it. Let's jump on it. Let's see what happens. What happened? Oh shit. That was rude. Oh, I'm racing the water though. Or are we? Is the water levels going up? I think it is. I don't know. What happens if we step on it again? Doesn't look like it's going up. Oh well. It's cool. Sumerian talent. The sins of one shall become the suffering of many. Dude, they had pretty cool handwriting, the Sumerians. Look at that. That's sick. That's metal. Oh, perfect. I could jump over. But there was nothing to get to. Okay, another pressure plate. I'm gonna go on all the pressure plates, why not? Looks fun. It's gonna roll down from there. Let's see. Oh, nope. It's gonna roll from there. Do 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 do. The effects of the water here sucks. But you can't have everything, right? Think you'll start a new game tonight? I think I'll play something different that's like small and easy to digest if we finish this quick. But if this is like, we're definitely gonna finish this and then we'll see if we can start a new game. Depends how much is left of this game, to be honest. If there's like 2 hours left of this game, definitely not. Or like 3 hours or something, we're definitely not doing it. But if not, like, we might just check out some like smaller games that I've been playing. Or some games.
When I told you that you would not find a way back up, that was not a prediction. That was a promise.
Bro.
You will die here.
There's no need to end the violence.
I disagree. I warned you against coming down here, against perpetuating this sacrilege.
Oh
But
god.
you persisted.
Bro, Kabash.
You have undermined and destroyed the true god of the underworld. How did you think this would end, if not with bloodshed?
Just hear me out, bro.
Very well, I will listen. But if I sense deception, or if you further insult my gods, I will carry out my threat. So tell me, why should I let you live after you salvaged this instrument of blasphemy?
Because I'm a real one. And something can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth. Or there's no shame in building on the works of people who came before you. Or I'm just trying to replace all the plaques taken from the desecrated obelisk. If something can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth.
Then you admit it. You wish to destroy the sacred beliefs of my people.
That was a bad answer.
I will not allow this. Many of my ancestors endured great hardship to live good lives so that we may descend to the Duat in death and be judged accordingly.
Bro, chill.
We prepare to have our hearts
3, 2, 1, Tony.
scales and to swear ourselves innocent of sin before the 42 assessors of Ma'at. And yet, I arrive here to find the Book of the Dead contained only a seed of truth.
If you guys have ideas or games, tell me in chat, by the way.
Did our priests steal and embellish the stories of an older people and feed us lies all our lives simply to trick us into obedience?
Isn't being a good person a worthwhile pursuit in and of itself?
I am not sure I follow. Speak plainly.
Okay, let me break this down for you, buddy. Even if your beliefs about the afterlife weren't quite accurate, isn't it important to think they motivated you to live good lives? Or if you were only good in life because you expected a reward, were you really a good person? So this is the more Diogenes kind of way of going with it. Even if your beliefs were not quite accurate. We're gonna go with Diogenes.
Now you insult me.
Oh shit! Sorry, bro. I was.
You have sealed your own fate.
Fuck. Oh. Wait, if you attack me, you break the golden rule.
Good. I welcome it. You see, the philosopher told me that each time it breaks, Osiris bellows with rage, and his voice shakes the very foundations of the earth. I can only hope one more tremor will lay waste to this fragile place once and for all, and you are
Bro, chill.
Oh, the many shit. Shall suffer.
Oh shit. Shit. Oh no. What's up, Emiliano? First Dark Soul death of the day. That sucked. Dang. We really need to nail this conversation.
When
blah 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 blah. There's no way to end in violence. Just hear me out. I'm just trying to replace all the plaques taken from the desecrated obelisk.
Why? To what end?
I'm hoping it will earn me an audience with the god of the underworld.
But why? What business could you have with Osiris?
So Osiris is the god of the underworld. You're feeling sick too, Emiliano? So do I. I have a cold. Maybe we both have the same cold. If that's so, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, feel better, Emiliano. I'm going to confront him about the golden rule.
Blasphemous fool!
Oh shit.
You have sealed your own fate.
Wait, if you attack me... Oh shit.
The many shall suffer.
Let's just run.
For the sins of the one.
Wait, water's going up. Okay, water's going up. Okay, let's swim. Let's dodge through swimming. Let's go. Let's go, we got this. Oh shit, they shot me. Okay, I got this. Oh shit, the water's filling up. And this dick is up there. I don't like him at all. Oh Oh, feet jävlar. Okay, let's just stay here for a little bit. I'm turning into gold. Yo, guys. No, man. This is hard. Should we lie to him? Oh, you got sneezy eyes? That sucks.
When you...
No, no,
you...
just hear me out.
Why? Why?
Just to restore the honor of the god of the underworld.
But that makes no sense. How would it honor him to place false names on his sacred Tekenu?
If God exists, it's possible they each have more than one true name.
Now that I think about it, my people would sometimes
Hell yeah!
call Osiris the god of many names. Perhaps it is so. But the underworld of my people is so different to this one, and so unlike the way it was described by our priests. Many of my ancestors endured great hardship to live good lives so that we may descend to the Duat in death and be judged accordingly. We prepare to have our hearts weighed on Anubis' scales and to swear ourselves innocent of sin before the 42 assessors of Ma'at. And yet, I arrive here to find the Book of the Dead contained only a seed of truth. And now, I ask myself, did our priests steal and embellish the stories of an older people and feed us lies all our lives simply to trick us into obedience?
Is that good for a person or worthwhile pursuing?
I am not sure.
Even if your beliefs about the Afghan weren't quite accurate, isn't it important that they motivate you to live good lives?
Perhaps there is some truth in it.
We got him there.
What is your point?
My point is, can I not die? Are you going to abandon a lifetime of good character now that it matters the most, just because you found out you were misled?
You are persuasive.
I'm Sonny Crockett.
Very well. I will let you live, and you may do what you will with that plaque. I will remain here for a while and attempt to learn what I can about the foundations of my people's beliefs. Go.
Wait. What happened? I stepped on that. What did that do? Oh, it's the water. The water's rising. Well, now we don't have that time limit anymore. Sick. Are you just gonna stay here?
You again.
I'll be going now. I'm just gonna leave you while this is going up. Have fun. Enjoy yourself, Kurti. Or, that's not Kurti, that's Kabash. Kurti is the ferryman. Is that gonna fill up completely? Is Big Omi gonna die? Kinda curious. It's going closer. I don't think it's filling anymore. Yeah, it stopped. We got out, baby. This is all Egyptian. Where are we? We're over here now. That's where we met him. Very cool. Okay, let's go back to Diogenes. You guys have any ideas for next game I should be playing? I kind of thinking about Hellblade. Okay, so we got... Do we have all the plaques? Let's look at our inventory. Yo, we got 13,000 denaries. warehouse. Kabash we found. Who's Hannibal? No, it's Died in Cistern. Oh yeah, that's him. Julia. Locked herself in the pound. A little lower. Maybe. Okay.
You carry the gift of Prometheus in your
That's
hand.
me.
Good to see you again. You mean, how did I... Ah, did we not I enjoy...
Okay. Now, the Greek plaque. We need to release Dooley now. He's got the Greek plaque. And the way we release Dooley is electing Galerius. So it's election time, baby. You guys ready? We're gonna elect a homie, and shit better not go wrong. Okay, so now from here. Wait, why can't I go through here? There we go. Well, that was weird. Okay. It's not nighttime yet. Some weird bug right now in the game. I don't know why. Okay. So now just two things.
Hello?
What up, Dolly?
Hello.
Okay.
Bye bye.
So let's get the selection going. I think we've set everything in place for a good time. Let's see here, we've already explored this. Ding 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 ding. There is one thing I want to check.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
Pretty majestic. Oh yeah, we already been here. Done our thing.
Oi! How did you get in there, you cheeky little stirkers? If I copied it from Mariolis, I'll...
Citizen?
Let's see here. Let's talk to what's her name. We have barely spoken to Cynthia.
Ugh, I wish Horatius... I'm Cynthia, eldest... What are you...
I'm not from around here.
Really? I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs. Now, remind me, why are we having this conversation?
Because I'm cool. You know way out of here.
What is it with you people? You heard the rumor... Well, that...
Oh yeah, we did
I
find her. We found... so there's no need to be talking to her. All we need is an election time. Let's speed up the election. Let's go. I need Dolly to be freed. Equita, let's do...
Arve again.
Can I ask you some question about this game in general? Alright, I'll be good.
May 4.
Okay. What's status
It
election?
must be completed by dusk. It'll be between Sentius, Why do you ask?
We started the election
As
now.
I said, I'm planning to hold it before...
Holding it early may prevent conflict between voters.
Yes, I have overheard some rather unpleasant arguments. The last thing we need here is
Yeah.
additional conflict.
Okay.
Very well. I'll get things started right away. Citizens, it is time. Let us meet to elect our magistrate.
Okay. Shit better go my way. What's up here? Oh yeah, this is where we want to go. Oh wait, wrong bow. This is the bow I want to use. Let me just take a bunch of gold. Okay, everybody. Get ready, it's election time. Oh, Garoom. By the way, it says that it gives off a faint salty aroma. Garoom does not give a faint aroma. It gives an aggressive, offensive aroma. Just like me. Okay, is everybody coming? You guys can hurry. Where are you? Okay.
The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus and late nominee Gallus
What's in here?
Galerius Helva. Marcus Malleolus
We've never been in here.
withdrew his candidacy earlier today. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make
Lift
this
the
quick.
golden rule.
As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Sentius, of course.
Georgius,
Galerius. He saved the life of my dear friend Fabia.
Dacius,
Sentius.
Virgil,
The man who put a stop to the threats I've been receiving. Galerius.
Ulpius,
Galerius, the man who saved my life.
Rufius,
The man who treated my rheumatism. Galerius.
Looks like we got
Citizens,
Galerius.
You have made your decision. Your new magistrate is
Fuck yeah.
Gallus Galerius Helva.
What?
It has been decided.
He's gonna not like that.
Magistrate Galerius, would you like to make a brief address?
Free Dully.
I just want to say, this isn't something I ever wanted. Now that you put your trust in me, I'm going to do everything I can not to let you down. I'll need some time to put together a list of the changes I want to make around here. But I promise you, there will be changes. My first order is that Dooley is to be freed. Horatius, release him from his cell immediately. Please. Wait, do I need to say please? I suppose not. That's it. You can all get on with your day. Nothing else to see here. Move along.
Okay, Dully's freed. He's pissed.
We're finally alone. I assume you already...
Sonny Crockett is. And we've had this conversation before.
We have? I must have entrusted you with figuring... Is that about...
We've had this conversation too.
Seems rather brash, but...
Ooh.
Thank you. I'll be waiting.
Okay, so let's get Dully now. I'm not gonna talk to him and try and ruin things by
I will. I will. Thank you, Galerius.
Sweet, we finally got him freed.
So happy.
I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got a lot of work ahead of me. Why don't you go to the baths? Then tell Georgius I said you could have some new clothes.
Sweet.
Then I want you to go home
Free
and
Dully.
rest. I'll speak with you soon.
Yeah,
Dully.
let's go in here and take the tablet.
Hello? I'm Dooley.
Hello, Dooley.
Magistrate Galerius said
Dobby
I
got a
should thank
sock.
the newcomer. Are you the newcomer?
Yes, that's me.
Oh, thank you. You're a big...
You're welcome.
You can have my shiny plaque if you want, and maybe you can help me find my treasure. My friend Hannibal used to look after me, and he said he always would.
I think we found his treasure.
But then he died. But before that, he told me, if anything ever...
I did.
What was in there? Was it gold and pearls and shiny things? Do you think you could share some with me?
No, but I learned some very important things in there, and if I might help us even more.
I'm confused. Hannibal said it was a precious secret.
It's a woman chained up
It's not a
in the
treasure.
attic. It's precious, not in the way you thought, though.
Alright. I trust you. Oh, look over there. Something shining. Is it treasure? Maybe it is treasure. I could see it for myself. It's so pretty. And it's just lying out here in the open.
Oh.
Maybe nobody wants it anymore.
Is he gonna get in trouble?
Mind if I
Is he gonna steal?
take it?
He's not gonna steal. Don't steal, Dooley. Dooley, you better not do what I think you're about to do. If you steal, the statues start attacking. Dooley looks busy. Oh yeah, he's busy stealing, huh? Okay, so we have... Dude, we got all our golds done. Now... Let's go to the obelisk. Let me just send the... Goose eggs. Oh, we should have turned the goose eggs into gold and gotten golden goose eggs. Wait, let's see if we can do
It
that.
gladdens my heart that Galerius set poor Dooley free.
Let's see if we can make golden goose eggs. I want some golden goose eggs. What do you guys think? I think the geese are down here. Bonky.
I've never seen a
Yeah.
lamp like that before. Remarkable.
Oh wait, wrong bow. Golden goose egg. So now we have golden goose eggs. I don't know what we're gonna do with those. Let's see if Decius wants to buy them. It's pretty funny. Okay, you guys ready to kill a god? Because I am. Whoa!
The many shall suffer
shit,
for
Dooley!
the sins of the one.
Dooley! Freaking Dooley! Oh my god, Dooley! Why would you have to do that? I knew he was gonna do it. Oh wow, you guys are just easy pickings, huh? Oh. Bad. Dodge. Okay, he killed himself. Loop. Okay, we got a fresh run. And we got all our plaques. Dooley's still in prison. Life is good.
Salve, friend.
Okay, the golden rune is going to be broken soon. I need you to quite get everyone except Sensius to run into the upper cistern.
What? That's a big ask. but something tells me you're not kidding. But I doubt I'll be able to gather more than a hand.
Well, you're gonna gather people, alright. We got everything pretty much solved.
Ixion turns.
Heard. Okay, it's time. Chat.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
It is, and we're about to F it up. Oh, I took the wrong route. I'm bad. Okay, we'll take this route. There we go. Oh, we've never checked this out actually. This is something we never actually fucked around with. Ah. Coin pouch. 250, nice. Little fire here. Okay, time to kill a god. Time to kill a god. Hey Jersey, welcome. You just got in time for the final battle. Or what I think is gonna be a final battle of some sort. We're about to enter the Great Temple. Or at least that's what I think is gonna happen. Okay, oh great.
Salve, friend. Welcome to life.
Anything.
Ah, and we've all been. I still. Alright.
I can't believe this is how it
Okay,
ends.
oh great, we gotta deal with the...
No. No.
That's the idea.
What?
Why do you...
I know. Please.
I'm sorry.
Please, help him.
I'll talk to him. Okay, let's fix this. This is Scintilla would want.
You... Well... If I back... I am out. Wherever
Oh
you are,
crap, we need to loop.
Scintilla, my love. I'm sorry.
Oh! Screw! Okay, I need reset this, okay?
That was that. I'll have.
Okay, we need to reset this. Okay, I need to do this.
Through the valley of the shadow
You know
of
what?
death, I will fear
I'm gonna
no
try
evil.
something, considering this loop just got effed up. We're gonna try something. We're gonna try something weird. I'm gonna just try to kill what's his name. What if I turn him into gold? Does that mean the loop gets destroyed? 1 second here.
Salve.
I'm gonna try something here.
Hey, Horatius. How's it feel,
Let's see what happens if we kill him. Oh, come on.
This is it. Now... we have... I must... Is that a... Ah. Look. Of course. What? Yes. Why? It looks. Thank you.
Okay, now we're gonna kill him.
Are they?
Let's see what happens if we kill him, because he's the one who can restart it. Oh.
Don't be so foolish. If you kill me, we all... Allow me to explain. The crux to illustrate. If you manage to succeed in saving our lives...
Okay, so he needs to be alive. So if I kill you, everyone would die.
Indeed.
I might need free thing.
Thank you.
Okay, well, we're gonna break it now. So, we're gonna jump down here. Whoa. And we're gonna kill him. Why? Because this guy just annoys me. And also he would look cool in gold while doing push-ups. Very cool.
The many
now we can
shall
loot.
suffer
What we need to do
for the sins of the
Her
one.
eyes made him do it. Yeah.
Everybody run!
Okay, so we gotta follow send. New loop.
We must get to the shrine.
Hope you're doing good, Jersey. I have a cold today, so that's why we have an unfixed mustache and my voice is all crappy and I probably look a little crazy too. Okay, Shrine of Persephone. Okay, so what we need to do now. This is annoying. I want to do this right. So what we need to do is have him fix all the problems in the world. Galerius. Okay. Blah blah blah.
Salvage.
I'm sorry, I need to take care of something urgently. Julius about...
Julia? Poor virgin. Alright, let me see.
No, it's real well. Thanks, Claude. That Nero sends is regarding. Tell him withdraw his leg and release step bondsman.
What? Are you... I'll go.
Okay, so we need him to do all of that. We need to legit follow him and see him do all this.
Ixion turns.
So let's have him do all the things. When he does all those things, we need to force an election. And then we have a limited time until Dooley is gonna be...
Listen.
There's a troublemaker coming into the city.
I know, and I'll take care of him. Just
so every time we've done this, he's been doing this.
Shrine.
Wait, how did you know I was headed in there?
No time to explain. Go!
All right, I'll be in my bakery. Thank you, Galerius.
Now he's gonna run up here. This guy's gonna be like, what the fuck? Yo, this is all our actions coming together.
You'll find what you're looking for in the avenue. Second building on your left. I've got to run.
Thank you. For your service to the Empire, I'll let you live for now, but you'd best make sure our paths don't cross again.
And now he's gonna run in here and die. Galerius gonna run over here.
Salve.
Give her the antidote.
Lucretia, no time to explain. I'm supposed to give you the Silphium resin for Julia.
What? Quick, give it here. I'm just going to help her swallow this. I think she's going to be alright. Galerius.
You're exhausted?
Amazing.
Sorry to hear you're under the weather. I hope you're back feeling better soon. Me too.
The guy told me.
I don't understand. How did... Never mind. Thank you so much.
Oh, and he died over here. Good.
Can't stay. Places to be.
Okay. Galerius gonna run out here now. He's gonna go to Rufius. Rufius gonna come up here. Galerius gonna intercept him.
Salve, Rufius.
This is really well
Your rheumatism
choreographed.
has you so riled up you've been harassing Virgil.
What? My condition is nobody's business but mine.
There's no need for that. I just wanted to give you this willow bark.
So while he's doing that, I'm gonna go to...
How come you're allowed a weapon and I'm not?
because I'm dope.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Let's see here. Let's explore. So while Galerius is doing all of that good stuff that we usually do. Ooh, what's this? Let me check this out. Wait a minute, so from...
I have a message from Malleolus.
Yeah? Who's it from?
Oops.
The Emperor. He knows Malleolus's real name is Quintius.
Isn't the great temple majestic?
You're not gonna listen to this dolt, are you?
Galerius, all right, I'll withdraw, and Ulpius and Julia are free. I trust our business is concluded?
Yes, that ought to do it. I guess I'll go and tell Ulpius the good news then.
Okay. He's gonna run up here. I just want him to finish all this, so when we do...
Citizen.
God dang it. We did a lot for this town.
Good news, Ulpius. Malleolus has agreed to release you and Julia from your debts.
What? Are you messing with me?
I wouldn't do that. You're both free.
We're
It's kind of cool to see everything coming together in this game.
free! Thank you. It seems fortune smiles on us after all.
Yeah, you don't have to kill yourself.
I'd better go and pay a visit to Julia immediately.
Hell yeah. Yeah, what's next? Hilarious. Next would be Virgil. So you will take a right here now. No? No, is Galerius done? He's waiting for somebody.
Julia! I'm so glad you didn't go through with it.
Welcome.
It wasn't for lack of trying. And now Malleolus is going to... Wait. Why do you look so happy?
We're free. Malleolus just released us and we never have to set foot in that villa again.
What? How?
Galerius arranged it somehow.
Really? That's... incredible. Oh.
So, and then we need to force the election. Galerius busy.
To say anything. Just
A
rest up.
golden
Get your
bow,
strength back.
just like Apollo and Diana's.
Properly when you're ready.
I will. Thank you, Ulpius. I will.
Okay, now. Galerius, what's the next move? What are we doing? Okay, so there...
Don't believe a word they tell you.
So they're all... Everything's coming together now.
Those are my orders. Carry them out.
So he's gonna withdraw.
As you wish, sir.
And now Galerius should be done, and I can give him his next order. Okay, Malleolus is withdrawing from election. Who are you? That must be Pluto speaking to us.
Citizens, I have an announcement. Malleolus has withdrawn his candidacy from today's election.
We all like Galerius.
Unless any new
He's a solid
challenges are
dude.
nominated
Mr.
by
Clean.
nightfall, Sentius will be re-elected magistrate by default.
Actually, I'd like to nominate
He
myself.
nominates himself?
If that's all right.
Of course, Galerius, that's your right. Citizens, the election will proceed.
Salve again, friend. You're a bit like Sisyphus. Yeah, that... Sisyphus was a heap of... Anyways, now.
Okay, so now what I need them to round everybody up.
Salve now. Well, as much as that, if anyone knows for sure, it'll be her sister, Sentia. But she'd never tell the likes of me.
Wow.
Oh,
We're getting quests now that we already solved.
All right, friend.
Let's go up and do the tablets now. We got everything set in place, so now nobody's gonna kill himself and it's gonna not be annoying.
Citizen.
So, to get up there, I have to go up here, I think. Was there anything more philosophical that I missed? Oh, a lot, actually, in the beginning. So when we're done with stream, you should check out the beginning. We're quite...
I hope you're coping.
Thanks. I'm on all the copium after all these reruns. It's all up to me. Sisyphus. Let's put the tablets in. Pluto. Hades. Osiris. Nurgle. Stick. Oh, sweet. I got more reviewers than MBT. Woohoo! Yeah, it's me and Frosty. 4 viewer Andes. Yo, yo, yo. No one else. Tetris, baby. We're about to do the epic finale. Stick. We're about to visit the god of death. And I want to kill him. So close now. I'm gonna say Nurgle, the fierce one, grant me audience. That didn't work. Hades, Lord of Many, grant me audience. So it's Hades that we need to do. Oh, because this is a Hades room, so this room would be Osiris' room. So Osiris, it's weird that it's all Anubis in here. I don't see any Osiris shit. Osiris, Lord of Silence, grant me audience. Now this is Babylonian. So I'm gonna go Nurgle. What's this? This does not look Babylonian or Egyptian or... Oh, I'm pulling out my bow. Where are we? We're in space. Is this the real God? The real true God? We meet at last.
And here you are. Allow me to introduce myself. As you have already gathered, I've been known by many names. Nergal to the Sumerians, Osiris to the Egyptians, Hades to the Greeks, and Pluto to the Romans. But the one constant through it all has been my
We're in Venus,
God of the underworld. And I've been watching you with curiosity, mortal, ever since your arrival. You are unlike the others, aren't you? And
yeah,
what
I'm
is
Sonny.
more, you carry a weapon that was never intended for mortals to wield, and you do it so brazenly.
It's me.
But there will be time for your reckoning later. First, As a reward for undoing the desecration of my obelisk, I will allow you to satisfy your curiosity. Ask what you will.
What's your story?
My story is many thousands of years long. You will need to be more specific. What do you wish to know?
You're a god?
It is a matter of perspective. God is a label I was given by you mortals, not one I gave myself. Your ancestors revered me because to them, my knowledge and technology made me incomprehensibly powerful, just as you might seem so to an insect.
You guys are silly in chat.
There are rules even I must obey.
God shaves his face. Yeah, I right? That's shocking, Tony. So I guess Space God over here. Why do you look and sound like a man?
My kin and I all adopted this form long ago, so that we might better understand and communicate with your kind. In time, we grew fond of the sensory delights it affords. Desire, joy, ecstasy, even rage and sorrow, while an acquired taste can be addictive.
May I see your true form?
No. Long ago I swore to Proserpina that I would remain in this form for as long as we remained among your kind. I must honor that.
Proserpina, that's Persephone. Who's the woman on your left?
This is my beloved. Like me, she has been known by many names. Ereshkigal to the Sumerians, Isis to the Egyptians, Persephone to the Greeks, and Proserpina to the Romans. Or perhaps you might know her as the goddess of springtime, the cycle of life and renewal.
Oh.
Your gaze lingers too long.
Oh, sorry, Bob. Who's that on your right?
That is my servant. You would have met by the river, though she wears
That's
many
Karen.
faces and goes by many names. Kumutubal to the Sumerians, Kirti to the Egyptians, Charon to the Greeks, and Charon to the Romans.
And Karen
Their role is to
to
form
us.
souls between the mortal world and this one, and to make their transition as seamless as possible.
So
For
it's
that,
death.
she earned herself the infamous, if erroneous, moniker, the Ferryman. You will talk more later. For now, ask your questions.
Oh shit. Let's talk about something else.
As you wish.
What is this place?
It has come to be known simply as the Underworld, and it exists because of a wager I made long ago.
Oh shit. Ooh, let me make some tea. This is cool. This is cool, chat. This is cool. This is cool. Yo, Turney. I want to press doubt. I wish there was a doubt mechanic in this game. This reminds me of... If they make another LA Noire, I hope they take a bunch of ideas from this game. I hope a lot of games takes ideas from this game. So what was the wager you made?
That is a long story. One that began over 3,000 years ago and continues to this day. You see, long ago my kin and I set out from our home on Elysium to search for other forms of life among the stars. We discovered your planet and witnessed your kind evolving from primates into something lawless and barbaric. You all but destroyed yourselves, your 2 short lives being extinguished by violence and ignorance and disease.
Real?
Yet Proserpina saw raw potential in you and persuaded the rest of us it would be squandered without our intervention and stewardship. So we revealed ourselves to your people in a place called Sumer.
So that's how civilization
We
got
offered
created.
guidance in agriculture,
Toolcraft,
and
law.
And you called us gods. For a time you flourished, but soon you were too many for us to oversee. And as you spread from that cradle of civilization, you saw something disturbing. We had sown the seeds of dependency and confusion, and soon you returned to your old ways of violence and ignorance, this time in our name. My kin had seen enough, and gave up on your kind, condemning you as barbaric and chaotic, scarcely more than animals.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Hope you're doing good.
Our home world.
I miss you.
A utopia unspoilt by conflict and unimaginable in its beauty.
We're at like a final boss time right now.
To abandon your kind without guidance, and knowing it would force the rest of us to leave her behind, she made an extraordinary sacrifice. She gave up her immortality to descend permanently to the ranks of humankind. And so she began her inescapable trajectory toward death. Horrified, I acted swiftly. I placed her in suspended animation in a deep frozen sleep to prevent age and sickness from claiming her. And then I pleaded with Proserpina's father, who the Romans called Jupiter, to bring her with us to Elysium. It was and is my hope that once there, we might one day learn to undo what she has done to herself. But he refused. I did everything I could to persuade him, but he would not relent. He would rigidly uphold his final pronouncement. Humans were unworthy of ascension to Elysium, and no exceptions would be made. But seeing that I was aggrieved, he proposed a wager, the terms of which were as follows. If even one human city could prove itself capable of living without sin for a single year, then Proserpina and all of humanity would be permitted to join us in Elysium.
Oh shit.
My part would be to remain behind, the last of my kind, to watch over you without interfering, and to sit in silent judgment. And so my reward has been to languish here, enduring a 3,000-year winter, waiting for the day your kind proves itself worthy of her faith in you, so that I might take her with me to Elysium and unthaw my goddess of springtime. And here I am, after all this time, still waiting.
Yeah, no, I hope you're having fun over there. It's a good place. It's a good place. I hope they value you, because god dang it, I miss you, bro. My bro Joel in chat. So yeah, this is cool. This game is cool. Joel, you just jumped in the pinnacle, the final shit. I'm gonna get my tea ready. Can't wait to one day have a drink from you, Joel. I know that's gonna happen. I know it's gonna taste extra good knowing it's come from you, man. So. Ooh. Anyway, let's see here. What are we gonna see? Who are your kin?
There were also gods who, like me, have been known by many names, but perhaps you knew them by their Roman names. Our leader Jupiter, as well as Neptune,
Zeus,
Saturn, Juno, Minerva, Mars, Venus, Apollo, Diana, Vulcan, Vesta, Ceres, and of course, my beloved Proserpina.
Okay. Who built the city?
As the first wave of your kind arrived from Sumer, I had them build a city in their own fashion, so that they might be comfortable and recreate their lives here. I had them build the entrance as a vertical shaft leading to baths, to cleanse them of the sins of their former lives, and to prevent escape. I watched wave after wave of Sumerians arrive, and as their civilization declined over the centuries, they were replaced by Egyptians. Of course, believing themselves to be the superior civilization, the Egyptians promptly built over what had been built before, and made all the same mistakes. After another 1,000 years, the Greeks began to arrive, and then the Romans, and they all did the same thing. They built upon the underworlds of their predecessors.
So why don't we see anything after the Romans?
Their foundations were forgotten.
How did you decide who comes
to
here?
ensure the wager was fair, it was important that my subjects were chosen at random. To this end, I had my servant distribute 1,000 tokens fashioned from silver, a rare element at the time, across borders.
That's why we like silver.
Whoever died while in possession of one of them would be located by my servant and ferried to this place, with no memory of how they arrived.
Yeah,
As
Venus.
the tokens were discovered, they were traded, smelted, and fashioned into trinkets, and eventually coins,
That's Aphrodite.
spreading to Egypt like seeds on the wind. Later, when they spread to Greece, they would come to be known as Charon's obol, or as coins for the ferrymen. Some placed coins in the mouths of their dead, hoping they would awaken here, though they had no way of knowing which coins were fashioned from the original tokens. In fact, almost all of the tokens are accounted for, only 2 remain. And so after this wave destroys itself, as it is destined to do, your kind will have squandered the last of its potential to ascend beyond this rock, and Persepolis along with it.
Huh. And there's 2 left, so Al got this, one of them, and I got this last one. How do humans learn about the underworld?
It is a regrettable story. One of the first men who came to this place was a king of Sumer and a troublemaker. To be rid of him, I returned him to his people, on the condition that my servant erased his memory.
That wasn't Gilgamesh, right?
But the erasure did not take completely, and he told stories of this place as if describing memories of a dream. His tales were committed
Gilgamesh! I knew it! Yo, I'm smart, chat.
And his words were twisted and distorted over
Epic of Gilgamesh, yeah.
Later, the Egyptians
Crazy with
began
coins.
Sumer's stories of the underworld, making them wildly intricate and labyrinthine.
King Midas.
Their Book of the Dead and Book of Gates bore less and less resemblance to this place in their priests' pursuit of profit. Then, when the Greeks began to arrive, they proved far more cunning. And in a series of incidents that will not be repeated,
Big brain chat, by the way.
5 of them
I knew who Gilgamesh was.
a warrior named Heracles.
I just paid
2 kings
attention in
named
history
Sisyphus
class.
and Theseus, a poet named
Sisyphus, Theseus, Orpheus.
and a Trojan named Aeneas. They each told embellished tales of this place, how to get here, and how to escape. And so from Sumer to Egypt, Greece to Rome, your kind has always told each other stories about this place, though each story contained only a seed of truth.
Oh, nice, Joel. That's awesome. It's a good company. They're gonna take care of you. You're at a good spot. Also, is this a visual novel? Kind of. It's kind of a walking simulator. It's originally a Skyrim mod that became its own game. And it's pretty good. It got a bunch of 9s and 10s by a bunch of like award shows and stuff. And game reviews. So I'd check it out, but I would say it's like a 7 or an 8. It's good, it's good. It's great actually for coming from people who this is their first game. Anyway.
Of course.
So up to this point, we've been doing a lot of crazy shit. If you read the about of this, you can kind of get an idea of what this is been going on. So are you responsible for the golden rule?
That is merely the name your people have given to it, but yes, it is my doing.
Why turn people into gold?
That is a story dating back to the very first wave. After the Sumerians finished building their
Gilgamesh.
city, the self-declared
Is this
ruler
having
threw a
something?
banquet to celebrate. Now this man was unmarried, and many women were vying to become his wife, a prestigious position of power and influence
no.
in the new world. Of all the women, 2 were particularly ambitious. Both were beautiful, and both arrived at the banquet wearing eye-catching dresses.
What happens if I turn him into gold?
Their hair woven in elaborate fashion. The first woman, recognizing that she would require an advantage to win the ruler's affection, draped herself in jewelry, ornate necklaces, bracelets and rings fashioned from gold. Seeing this ostentatious display, the second woman...
Oh, Joel, if you like mythology, this game is...
She prayed aloud to any gods that would listen to cover her in gold. And when her prayer went unanswered, she took matters into her own hands.
By the way, right now there's a lot of spoilers, so if you want to play this, turn this off right now.
For a discussion in a quiet place. She checked that nobody
But don't turn it off,
watching,
actually.
pushed her rival from the top of the ziggurat where she broke her neck on the rock.
Cigarette.
But I was watching, and I decided to answer her prayer. I took the golden bow left behind by Diana, and I shot that woman in the heart, covering her from head to toe in a layer of molten gold. And I left her to stand there, that she might serve as a grim reminder of what befalls those who sin in my domain. But that was not enough, for the entire city was tainted by her sin, and the wager could no longer
So he erased all of them.
So I had no choice but to wipe the slate clean. I gilded them all, to make way for a new wave, and began the wager again.
I think he is immortal, Jersey.
And all who came after.
But I want to kill a god.
The halls of this city, inanimate but conscious, suspended in time with only their sight and hearing preserved.
Damn, so they can hear and see everything.
Lament the folly of your kind for eternity.
Dang.
Silent golden sentinels.
So yeah, Joel, this guy is Anubis. No, he's Horus. He's Nergal. He is Hades. He is what's the Roman death god? Pluto. All of the death gods in one. He is the ultimate god of death. So you're responsible for destroying all their life.
I give your kind a second chance at life, as well as ample warning about my law. And when you disobey, and you always disobey.
I know, I've disobeyed a lot.
Bringing terrible suffering upon yourselves. And so you ask if I am the one destroying your lives. And I say, no, you destroy yourselves. I am merely the means by which you do it.
I mean, real. Humans are always gonna sin. The question is, are you gonna allow yourself to sin? Or be swayed by society to sin? Where did these golden bows come from?
When my kin departed, they left behind many relics which I inherited. A consolation prize of sorts. The golden bow originally belonged to one of my kin, who the Romans called Diana. As my collection of golden statues grew, I chose the most ferocious among them, and equipped them each with a duplicate of her bow, and tasked them with hunting down the Forsaken at my behest. They became known simply as Furies.
What do you consider a sin?
I've always considered that the cornerstone of morality is the ability to determine right from wrong on one's own. No attempt to lay out rules like your Code of Hammurabi or your 12 Tables of the Roman Republic can ever cover all.
Code of Hammurabi is the first law in Sumeria.
No surprise to you, since the core principle has been expressed in many forms by many of your civilizations. The Egyptians made a rudimentary attempt with do to the doer to make him do. The Greeks refined it with avoid doing what you would blame others for doing. The Roman Stoics added, treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you.
Do to
Even the so-called
others
cultists hiding among you
as you
often
want.
say, do unto others as you would have them do unto you.
Yeah.
It is the
Abrahamic
simplest of
religions.
concepts, and each one of you is born with the faculties required to apply it to any situation. Yet none of the peoples who expressed this rule were able to uphold it. Curious, is it not?
It's not nicotine, Joel. It's not nicotine. What, Jersey? What an asshole! Yes. I mean, gods are kind of assholes. I like how you can say, I've always lived my life that way. Lie. It doesn't seem like you've been upholding it either. That principle is not as easy to apply as it sounds.
For you, perhaps.
How do you know when people sin?
I'm able to commune with all of the statues in the city. Their ears are my ears, and their eyes are my eyes.
If
she was still conscious, I suppose she could, but she's not. Why do you ask?
Oh shit. No reason.
Then what an odd question.
I'm just a weirdo. I've seen some terrible things here that you didn't consider sin. How could you let them happen?
Do you plan to speak in sweeping generalizations? Or are you going to give me an example?
Oh my god. Suicide.
I've seen no such thing. But in any case, taking one's own life is a self-directed act. It is not one that is done to others, however they may be affected.
Okay.
Therefore, it cannot be said that one who commits suicide has done anything.
That's real. He's got to... Fair enough. That is a literal interpretation of the rule, though.
Applying this rule always requires us to interpret the meaning of the words. A literal interpretation helps to minimize the ambiguities.
Okay, he's got a point there, too. If your language is full of ambiguity, doesn't that make the rule inherently subject and unreliable?
Supposing you're right, then my law has been broken, and I should turn you all to gold immediately. Is that what you want?
Ooh, now we got a hard one. No, of course not. Never mind. Or I am right, you know it. Oh. Don't go giving yourself cancer. The streams are goated. Hey, yo, I feel you. I don't know what goated means, but that's good, right? I think he would make a great match for Alex. No. Nobody's a good... Oh, this guy? Yeah. I'm gonna push it. I'm right, you know it.
Then your desire to be right outweighs your desire to survive. You will make a fine...
Oh, shit. Enough talk, I'm going to end this. Enough talk, I'm going to end this. Draw wooden bow. Golden bow or wooden bow? Dude, we're doing golden bow.
Do you really think you can wound me, a god, with that primitive weapon?
I want to talk more. Baker Chamber, Caesar Count. Let's find out, shall we?
Pathetic.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Let's take it. We got her crown. What are we gonna do with the crown? Inventory. We got her crown. What can we do with her crown? A crown worn by Proserpina. What are we gonna do with this? That's a sick crown, though. Can I wear it? Follow Scintilla back to the shrine. Okay, we got the crown. Oh shit, he shot me. Okay, let's get out of here. No, let's not get shot. Okay, I stole her crown. I don't know what we're gonna do with the crown, though. But we have it. Shit, all the statues gonna attack us now. Whoa. Ah, shit, he shot me again. Oh, dude, open it. Thank you. No, don't. Continue for the last save. Oh shit, we're all over here. This is gonna be in Nurgle. We're in here. Okay, I'm gonna skip all that dialogue so we get to the point of the shit. Blah 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 blah. I'm a really angry god.
No gold, and I.
Blah 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 blah. Yeah,
No, I just. As you. Good. And now it's only. It
seems something.
It has long been within my power to see into the hearts of mortals and weigh their deeds in life. But when I peer into you, I see only a blank slate, as if you did not exist until you appeared in this city. How is this possible? Charon, where did you find this one?
Yeah, where did...
I do not remember ferrying you. How did you come here?
I'm from the future. Maybe you're getting forgetful in your old age.
You would have us believe that my servant merely forgot bringing you here.
Yep. Yeah.
That sounds improbable to me.
It's been dumb.
Does this mortal speak the truth? Or should I strike him down where he stands?
Perhaps. The waters of the River Lake are known to have that effect.
I will take you at your word. But as long as your past remains shrouded in mystery, it seems I must put your reckoning on
Okay,
hold.
so this is a new dialogue.
But answer this. Why have you come here? What is it you seek?
Pizza. I like to put an end to the golden rule.
Your hubris.
I'm Sonny.
So I will
Oh,
allow
Dad,
you to
sorry.
make a case. But I warn you, if you anger me or waste my time with lies,
May well
and
go out
wrong-headed
royalty.
arguments,
Hell yeah.
you face death here. So, tell me, why should I put an end to the so-called golden rule?
How can you expect us to live without sin if you can't do it yourself?
That is a very serious accusation, mortal. What sin have I committed? What evidence do you have to support it?
Okay, let's go. Didn't you abduct Sipina and imprison her here?
I am well aware of the story told by the Greeks and Romans of my so-called abduction. It is entirely unfair. My love was dying, and I intervened the only way I could to save her life.
You're a dick, bro.
What would you have done?
But didn't she choose to die?
It was an act of rebellion against the others. She knew I would have to act to save her, and I did because I loved her. I love her still.
Bro, you're selfish.
Accordingly, I reject your argument.
Well, I don't. You've given terrible punishment to hundreds of people for
Every
minor
one
sin.
of those people was guilty of failing to ensure their peers.
This guy's
virtuous.
dick.
They failed collectively, and so they were punished collectively. The Romans understand this, as did the Greeks before them.
Yeah, but I don't. If your position were reversed, you wouldn't want to be punished you for the sins of other people.
Ah, but I am a god, and you are a mortal. Why would you expect me to treat you as I treat my own kind? You are not a peer. You are not a respected equal. Let me ask you this. Do you treat insects as you wish to be treated? Do you care for their well-being as you would your fellow man? Do you ensure they have food and shelter and protection from predators? Do you give them rights?
No.
Of course not. Because that would be absurd. Just as it would be absurd.
We're back
for
in
me to
debating
treat
with
your
this guy.
kind as equals.
Your kind and mine can't be so different, given that you're in love with one of us.
My love for her does not mean I am not superior. now that she is mortal.
That sounds arrogant. Perhaps you're not as different as humans as you think.
For a moment, I thought you might have been building to a point. But I see now you are just a hubristic little...
So, she's immortal now, and he can't deal with that. If you're doing this for love, you should know that Persipina doesn't love you.
He cannot know.
Huh. I see what you are doing. You are trying to undermine the one thing keeping me anchored here. You are playing a dangerous game.
I apologize, I misspoke.
You have no idea how close you just came to each other.
I don't want to go Tartarus style.
You will need to do better than that.
Let's go this way.
That is a very serious accusation.
Let's do this. You trap people against their will.
These people were all dead when my servant found them. I gave them a second chance at life. Would you prefer to have simply ceased to exist?
Maybe.
Then you still have the option to end your life should you wish. And you are no worse off than if I had not intervened.
Fair point.
Accordingly, I reject your argument.
Dick. Let's do this again.
Every one of they...
Welcome for collective punishments, considered one of the most egregious crimes ever.
How unfortunate that we are not where you are from.
Reverse.
But I am a god. Let me ask, do you...
No.
Of course.
What makes you kind superior to mine?
Where to begin? Our lifespans exceed yours by thousands of years, in which time we accumulate vast wisdom and a mastery of technology you cannot begin to imagine.
Lifespans, you're not immortal then. Why does wisdom and technology make you superior?
Because that is the source of our power over you.
So you think you're not obliged to treat us fairly because you're more powerful now?
You could say that.
What was it the Roman Stoics said? Treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you.
My kin have no superiors.
Everyone has superiors. There's always someone more powerful, if not now, then in the future.
I suppose there is a hierarchy among my kin, with Jupiter at the top.
Real. So you're treating humans the way you wish Jupiter to treat you.
Make your point, mortal.
Oh, we got something here. We got him on the hook. I'm saying, if you can't follow your own rule, how can you expect humans to? Oh. Or arrogant. We need to go with the first one.
Let me ponder that.
Yeah, he's pondering.
If you are right, then it would follow that all this time I have been in the wrong. But no.
We got him.
The thought of it grieves me. How can I accept your argument when doing so would make me a tyrant and a monster?
It's the truth. You committed atrocities, you need to own up to
Your
it.
hubris grows tiresome. You will make a fine statue.
Golden bow time.
Do you really think you can wound me, a god, with that primitive weapon?
Yeah. You may be immortal, but your beloved isn't. Oh, should we go with that?
How dare you threaten her? This ends now.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Do we have a count? Where's the count? There we go. Okay, don't get shot, Sonny. Oh, I'm so good at not getting shot right now. I think, maybe. No. Okay, run in a straight line. Have him line up. Ooh, he missed me. Oh, yeah, we're doing good. Okay, whoa. Let's try to not get hit, okay, Sha? This is annoying. Oh, I got the one. Oh, shit. Oh, we got him on another one. Okay, we need to zipline. Use the zipline to our advantage. Sentius is running. We got her crown. Oh, we should have ziplined here. We should have actually the zipline wouldn't really done anything for it. Okay. Oh god, this is annoying. Don't get shot, Sonny. We can probably take 1 or 2 arrows. Ooh, that was close. Okay, run here and then oh. Okay, come on, come on! We got Precipitous Crown, and now we escape with Precipitous Crown. We survived. Then what the fuck happens if we loop with her crown? What did we just do? Do we have it? We have it. We got our crown. Now what the fuck does that mean?
Salve, friend. Oh, so I'll go.
So, what does this mean? True. True asshole. Definitely reminds me of someone. He's very argumentative. That was good. Ooh. So wait, we got her crown. We need to talk to Equita. I think she's down. Rewind time and show Pluto you have Precipitous Crown. Yeah. So now we're gonna go back in there.
All weapons are to be tossed into the chasm. Magistrate's order.
That was stressful. That was stressful. I did not want to be turned to gold again. Let's go back to the obelisk. Damn, that was a rough one. Okay, let's switch over to golden bow. So we have it ready. God, I hate those golden statues. I hate them a lot. So we just looped. You might not know what just happened, Joel, but this game is a time loop. So we've been playing the same day over and over again. Kind of like Groundhog Day, the movie. Okay, so we're gonna say Pluto. Here we're gonna say Hades. In here we're gonna say Osiris. And in here we're gonna say Nurgle. Now we're back in this shit show again.
And here you are. Nergal to the Cimmerians, Osiris to the Egyptians, Hades, but the one constant.
Okay.
And what did they prefer?
See this? Precipitous Crown. That would be baller. Yeah, let's do that.
I would recognize that anywhere. And yet my beloved still wears hers. What is this? How did you come by it?
I took it from her after I killed her in another timeline.
You vile despicable creature. Why would you do such a thing? And worse still, boast about it.
I didn't want to kill her, but if you don't put an end to Golden Rule, I will do it again. Or I could do this all day, end the Golden Rule, or I will. Ooh, I'm gonna do it with the first one.
You have put me in an impossible position. If I refuse, you will murder her. And yet, if I agree, I will lose my wager and return to it.
Oh yeah. We got him in the corner. That's the idea.
Perhaps you are cleverer than you appear, mortal. I do not see that I have a choice in this. Your treachery and savagery have opened my eyes
Savage
like
Crockett.
I've witnessed in 3,000 years. And now you have shown me your species' true colors. And I see that Proserpina was a fool to have ever believed in you at all. This has gone on too long. It is time for me to let go of this form, of her, of all of you.
Good shit.
But know this. If I abandon the wager and leave for Elysium, neither she nor your kind may ever ascend.
Why can't we go to Elysium?
Because despicable creatures like you have no place there. My kin would never allow it. The best I can do is return you to the land of the living. I will have Charon make arrangements to ferry the others. But as for you, be aware you will be separated from the rest.
Why?
Once this exodus begins, the events that brought you to this moment will never have taken place, and you will have created a paradox.
Hell yeah.
What will become of you is difficult to predict, but that is the risk you have taken by interfering in the natural flow of time.
I'm okay with it.
Now, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You had best pray our paths never cross again, mortal.
We won. We created time paradox. This is such a... Oh, we're back to present day now. No obelisk.
Hi there. Gave me a bit of a fright. Thought I was in here alone. I'm Al.
Alworth, I came here to find you.
Well, here I am. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
I'm Sonny Crockett. I was hoping you'd know
who you are. I barely remember how I got here myself. Oh, did that lady in the forest send you in here after me? I guess I lost track of time, learning about the history of this place, and it is extraordinary. I'm fairly certain you and I are the first people to set foot in this city for about 2,000 years. Fortunately for us, the last person in here was a Roman man named Galerius, who inscribed an account into a tablet. Apparently, there was a community of 20-something people trapped in here, and living in fear of a curse they called the Golden Rule. They believed that if even one person sinned, an unknown god would cast them all into gold, like the 1,000 people who'd lived here before them. Then, one day, just as Galerius had finished praying for a good harvest at the shrine of Proserpina, an oracle appeared and told him how to solve the ills of the city, like saving the life of a dying woman, foiling an assassination attempt, and so on. Meanwhile, the oracle walked up to the temple of the mysterious god, this one right here, and demanded an audience. And the doors just opened up to him. Nobody knows what went on in there, but Galerius wrote the oracle must have been more persuasive than Odysseus, because the next thing he knew, the ground shook and the voice of that god rang out over the city. The many have suffered long enough. Unfortunately, Galerius' account just sort of stops after that, leaving a lot of questions unanswered. What became of him and the other people who lived here? What happened to all the golden statues? And did this mysterious oracle single-handedly undo the curse that had terrorized people for hundreds of years?
Actually, that was me.
What? Oh, I see. For a moment there, I thought you were serious. Anyway, I think I found a way out through the aqueduct that brought water into the city. Follow me.
I'm right behind you.
I'm gonna pause here for a moment and make sure nobody else has ever lured into this temple.
Good idea.
You go on ahead. I'll be there soon.
Let's see if Karen is there for still. Wait, what was that? We're outside. There he is. Or her.
You're back! But you're alone. Does that mean you didn't find Al?
I found him. He'll be here in a moment.
Oh, what a relief.
I know you are now.
Thank you so much. I was beginning to think you'd both become trapped in there. Why don't you tell me what you discovered while we wait?
I discovered you're not who you said you were. Remember meeting you 2,000 years ago?
Ah, I see. I thought you might. Well, now you know. I suppose you have questions.
Who are you really?
You can just call me Charon, if you like. I am sorry I was not completely honest with you when we first met. I do not enjoy deceiving people. Believe me, I do not. But I have learned, from 5,000 years of experience, that most people find comfort in familiarity, in gradual change, and coming to see the truth in their own time.
What truth is that?
That you died, of course. You were dead when I brought you here. My role, as the servant of the god of the underworld, has always been to assist the chosen to cross the threshold from the land of the living to the land of the dead.
How did I die?
Usually, when people do not remember how they died, it is because they suffered a terrible trauma. Most souls would rather not remember. Ask yourself honestly, do you really want to know?
Yes, I want to know.
You were murdered. You were exploring an old tomb when you discovered a cache of forgotten relics, including 2 silver coins of ancient origin. Unfortunately, as you emerged into daylight, you were set upon by 2 thieves. A nearby hiker saw the scuffle break out and leapt to your aid, trying to help you recover your bounty. You both fought bravely, but your assailants were armed, and you were not. There was nothing you or your ally could have done.
Was that Al?
He died instantly at the scene, and you followed a few hours later. That man's name was Al Worth. You were each in possession of a sacred coin, called Charon's Opal by some, and so it was my duty to bring you here.
What's so special about these coins?
Perhaps you have heard the tales of the Greeks and Romans burying their dead with a coin in their mouths to pay the ferrymen for passage across the river. Well, those stories contained a seed of truth, but not any coin would do. A long time ago, my master created 1,000 silver coins and had me distribute them across the world. My orders were simple. Whenever a person died in possession of a coin, I was to locate them and ferry them here.
Why?
That is a question you would have to ask him, if that were still possible, in light of the path you have chosen. I am just his servant, doing his bidding.
Is he still here?
Only now, I find myself bereft of purpose. You see, the coins on you and Al were the last of the 1,000 in existence.
Dude, I'm liking this.
There is nobody else to ferry here. Nobody to keep you company. After 5,000 years, the underworld has finally run its course.
Can you return us to the land of the living?
I see no point in keeping you here. But I have to ask one thing. That you keep this to yourself.
Look! Here comes Al now. Al! It's so good to see you. You were gone so long I thought I'd never see you again.
Kinda lost track of time in there. You wouldn't believe what we found. The ruins of a long-forgotten city. And there was a tablet describing an oracle who confronted a god and undid an ancient curse.
Sounds like quite a story. And I look forward to hearing all about it.
Damn.
But you two look exhausted. Why don't you hop in my boat and rest while I ferry
We're gonna
you
play
back
something
to
different after
civilization?
this.
Sounds good to me.
And you? Are you ready to go home?
Alright, Karen. Ferry us home. Which ending did we get? 1 year later. Oh shit. Whoa. This is new. Roman. Ancient Rome, ancient Greece, ancient Egypt, summer. Wait, that's Virgil.
Hey, you made it.
No, that's Alvar.
It's great to see you again. I read your book, and what the critics said about it. I guess they weren't ready for your theories about the underworld. Anyway,
I wrote a book on it.
After everything you've been through, I thought you might appreciate some good news. So after we got back to the real world, I started doing some research into the people mentioned in Galerius's tablet, and I found something strange. I'm sorry I've been so cryptic. I've been dying to tell you. I just really wanted you to see this for yourself. Why don't you head on down there? I'll catch up with you at the other end.
Sharon's pregnant. Turney, is that you? An ancient Roman statue of an unknown man in an inscrutable pose. One hand seems to welcome, the other one warns. Let's see if there's any Easter eggs. Galerius?
You're finally here. Remember me?
What the? Galerius, what are you doing here?
It's a crazy story. After you disappeared, Karen appeared and told us she was returning us to the world. Even gave us some coins to help us start our lives over. Only, for some reason, she returned us to your world instead of ours. Anyway, I know we only ever had that one conversation, and I wasn't even sure if you'd
how the
remember
fuck
me,
is
but
Galerius?
I wanted to say thanks for freeing us from the underworld and giving us a second chance at life.
Where did everybody end up in the future? Now I'm kind of curious. What are you doing with yourself these days?
Oh, I used Karen's gift to buy a farm in Umbria. Got a villa on it too, with enough room for Dooley, of course. It's hard work, but I sleep soundly every night. I'm finally my own man, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
Damn, they got out of there and balling in our century now? How are people from like ancient Rome like doing better than most of us? You're with Equita now?
I know.
Yo, Equita is looking like a snack in the background. She's the
Living
priestess.
together. We're planning to get married next spring. If you're gonna be around, we'd love to see you there.
I love it. Count me in. It was good to see you, Galerius.
Of course. There's a whole museum full of people waiting for a chance to thank you. So you better keep moving. We'll speak again soon, my friend.
What the?
Oh, hello.
A relief depicting a great circular portal. Proserpina, the Roman goddess of the circle of life renewal. Her story is a grim one. It said she was abducted by Pluto, forced into marriage against her will. Equita. Equita is not looking like a priestess anymore.
You're here. It's lovely to finally meet you. Galerius told me all about you.
Good to see you too, Ikito.
So, you're the hero who somehow vanquished the last of the Roman gods. As I'm a priestess, you realize you've put me out of work. I'm just teasing. Actually, and it still feels a little sacrilegious to say this, I'm finding life after religion
Clearly.
quite enjoyable.
This is what Catholic school does to women, I'll tell you. What are you doing with yourself these days?
Galerius and I are engaged and expecting.
Damn, that was
We
fast.
just bought a lovely villa in the countryside with room for a large family. And Dooley too, of course.
You adopted Dooley?
It feels like the world
Good
has
shit.
just opened up for us. There's so much to learn, and so many more possibilities for our children than we ever imagined. We're just so thankful for what you did for us. For all of us.
Yeah, welcome to modernity. How's Livia?
Oh, it's sweet of you to ask. She recovered nicely. In fact, she's here somewhere, if you'd like to ask her yourself.
I'll do that. It's good to see you again.
See you at the
Let's talk to
wedding, I
Dooley. Hooking on the corner. Hey, be nice. Let's check out Dooley.
Hello, I'm Dooley.
Okay, Dooley, what are you doing? Are you pickpocketing people in Umbria?
Galerius said
I
you're
remember
very
you.
nice and a big helper. Thank you for getting us out of the bad place. I didn't like it.
What are you doing for yourself these days?
I live at Galerius and Equitia's house. They look after me now and help me remember when I forget things, like brushing my teeth.
I'm sorry you never found your treasure.
Treasure? Oh, I forgot about that. I like my box now. Galerius got me a box that tells stories.
Oh, it's a TV.
It's my favourite thing.
Oh, he's just watching cartoons. Storybooks are great, aren't they?
Yeah, they're fun.
They're pretty cool. It's good to see you again, Dooley.
Bye.
Okay, take it easy. Don't eat anything that is dangerous. Labrorium. It's a bunch of the shit that we just saw laying on. Okay, who joined? Horatius is still in the military. He just enlisted
Hi there,
right
Horatius.
away. Hi, Horatius.
I understand we have you to thank for giving us a second chance at life.
Dude, he just
and reuniting
never
Santa with us as
de-enlisted. He just went back.
So, thank you.
Like, how is he in basic training right now? Like, what's the story? Did they just like, oh yeah, so you're like, you can ride a horse? What are you doing with yourself these
I'm
days?
living up north and studying in the military academy in Modena. I'm going to be an officer one day. The world's changed a lot, but some things stay the same. Would you believe we're still studying military tactics from my time? Alexander the Great, Caesar, Hannibal Barca. Still, I have to keep challenging myself to let go of old ways of thinking and embrace the new. As Seneca wrote, the ones who pioneered our paths aren't our masters, but our guides.
Real. I'm sorry you never got to see a girl again.
Ah, you remembered that. Thank you. I grieved for a time, but that's done. In the words of Epictetus,
Life is like a box of
as
chocolates.
those who rode behind triumphant generals remind them they are mortal. Remind yourself your precious one isn't one of your possessions, but something given for now, not forever.
Real. I'm glad you're coping.
Thanks.
What ever happened to your buddy Domitus?
He's not my... Oh, I see what you did there. Good one. He had more trouble adapting than most. He got himself disqualified from the UFC.
UFC!
He started some kind of underground... like we had in Rome. Suppose it appealed to people's baser instincts. And they say he made some good coin, killing a bunch of men like that. But his luck finally ran out. And his life along with it.
He died in the UFC?
Live by the sword, die by the sword.
So the gladiator went into the UFC, of course. That's a shame.
Perhaps.
Good to see you again. Then so Domitus joined the UFC and died.
Hey.
Cynthia, Oh, Cynthia,'s
I take it you're the Oracle. Thanks for coming.
good to see you again, Cynthia.
Actually, I changed my name to Cynthia. I didn't want to be associated with Sentius after what happened.
Yeah, it was
I'm
thick.
not sure if you heard, but after you drove Pluto off, Proserpina emerged from the Great Temple. She knew right away what none of us had figured out about that psychopath. He'd been keeping my little sister locked up in the upper cistern all that time. But he's been dealt with. He's... you know what? The important
Oh shit,
thing
what do you
is
do to
we'll
him?
never see him again.
Yo, we're getting all the gossip here. What are you doing with yourself these days?
Anything I want. I'm a woman of means in a vast
Yeah,
new world.
she's just a bushy rich
I can
girl
go
still.
wherever and do whatever I please.
So she lives in
Of
New
course,
York.
I mostly just stay in my villa and have
Okay.
my servant Alexa summon things for me, because it's just awful out there.
Alexa.
Barbarians everywhere.
She uses Alexa. That's her slave now, is Alexa. What happened to Cynthia?
He's still there, all alone. The last golden statue in the underworld. Trapped in a metal shell, slowly losing his mind until the end of time. Eternal torment. Just what he deserves, if you ask me.
Damn. That seems a bit excessive, don't you think?
I try not to think about him at all.
Good to see you
You
again,
too.
Cynthia.
See you around.
Yeah, she's just chilling at home, ordering shit from Alexa. Yeah. Okay, well, let's not look at that too long. Stop acting like a Kardashian. Bushi's not cool anymore.
You're the
Real.
Oracle, right?
Horatius, let me make you a dentist appointment to thank you for your service. You're the Oracle, right? Yeah, Sonny Crockett is fine.
Oh, of course.
She's the one who
Sorry.
tried to commit suicide.
And I never got a chance to thank you for telling Galerius how to save my life. And of course, getting me and all of us out of a terrible situation.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
Oh, I barely recognize myself. I'm living in a house share in London with my wonderful girlfriend. And I'm studying English at university. Eventually, I want to travel the world and write about it. Turns out, it's about 30 times bigger than the Roman Empire ever was. Did you know there are entire continents Rome never knew existed? And you can travel almost anywhere in an aircraft, which is rather like flying on a Pegasus, but much more comfortable. Oh, sorry, you already know all that, of course. I'm just so excited. There's so much to see and learn
It's Kim
and
K's
write
mom.
about.
Get back, trying to get Kanye back in the family. Real. Seeing the world through fresh eyes sounds wonderful.
I have noticed people from your time have no idea how fortunate they are. I hope to change that. One day.
Whatever happened to Malleus and Claudia?
Last I heard, Malleolus kept insisting he was the last rightful ruler of the Roman Empire, and wound up being committed to a psychiatric hospital.
Great.
As for Claudia, she was always so viciously unhappy. Someone said she'd blown all her money on wine, trying to drink herself back to the underworld. After the horrific way they treated Ulpius and me, I can't help feeling a sense of...
Schadenfreude.
What's that German word? Schadenfreude?
I think you're allowed. Sounds like they got what was coming
I
to them.
couldn't agree more.
Whatever happened to Aurelia?
Ugh. Someone told me she was boasting about getting her claws into some rich prince, and how she was going to be living the high
That was a
life from
bartender.
now on. Even in your time, life still isn't fair. Apparently, he'd proposed before they'd even met. And last I heard, she'd bought herself a first-class one-way ticket to join him in some exotic place called... What was it? Nigeria? Some people have all the luck.
She fell for a Nigerian email scam! Yes, that's good, Aurelia. That's good. That makes me happy. Don't worry, sometimes something tells me she's going to get what she deserves. As the Oracle, I foresee terrible disappointment in her future.
Really? Huh. I feel better already. Thank you.
No worries. It was good seeing you again.
You too. If you're ever in
Skade
London, let
Gladia.
me know.
Yeah.
We can go to bars and drink wine and listen to the stories of the 9 million people who live there.
I'll take you up on that.
I hope so.
Lucretia.
You are here. It's nice to finally meet you.
Hi, Lucretia.
Lucy is fine. I'm making an effort to blend in, as you can see. We are all trying to keep a low profile. If the world knew we died 2,000 years ago and were suddenly brought back to life 12 months ago, they'd never leave us alone.
Makes for an awkward
Speaking
thing.
of which, I wanted to say thank you in person. I'd say the gods smile on you, but I hear you drove the last of them off. So...
What are you doing with
I'm
yourself?
studying to get into medical school.
Sick.
As much as I resented the responsibility of keeping everyone in the city alive, when it ended, I realized I missed it. So I guess I'll just keep saving the
Good
world,
shit.
if begrudgingly. One patient
I like
at a
that we're
time.
getting like some credits for all of these people.
You too. Don't be a stranger.
I also like that there was not too much talk with her about because she wasn't super interesting. Oh shit, that is his tub.
Greetings.
A large shark converted into a rather eccentric bed. The hermit philosopher. Oh yes, we're gonna save him. Let's talk to Georgius first, our Greek dude. He still looks Greek.
You must be the legendary oracle. It is a sincere privilege to finally make your acquaintance. I am Georgius.
Good to see you, Georgius.
I am told we have you to thank for freeing us from Hades, and for that I am most grateful.
It's funny. They nailed the Greek look. Like, for anybody who know Nick is Greek. This guy looks like he could be from Nick's family. Like, hey, it's Georgius. Nick's cousin. What are you doing with yourself these days?
I am reacquainting myself with Greece. It has changed so much over the last 2,000 years, I barely recognize it. This is at once heartbreaking and thrilling. Perhaps one day, once I have seen all of this new Greece and sampled her delights, I will settle down in Santorini in a villa overlooking the Azure Aegean Sea.
Damn, how much money did he give you?
Join me there and regale me with the story of how you faced
Villa in
off against the
Santorini?
fearsome god of the underworld and won.
Consider me there, yeah. Sounds like a good time. It was good to see you again,
You too,
Georgia.
my friend.
Okay, let's talk to Fabia. She's the one that we crushed in the first game.
The
Run.
one we've been waiting for. I'm Fabia.
Hi, Fabia.
I wanted to say thanks for sending Galerius to save my life. I don't know how you knew, but I would have been crushed.
Mad
by
respect
that
for a man
shrine
that can wear
sure.
purple. Real. I couldn't. Jersey's like, you know what? We need to go into my sim files and just edit these people a little bit. You're welcome.
I'm just so happy to be here with you and
Her mouth is
everyone
great.
together again, even if it's just for one more night.
What are you doing with yourself?
Well, it's not like I have to work with all the silver Charon gave me.
She has
so
some bakery, probably.
I just do what makes me happy. Mostly that means baking for my friends and looking at memes while binging TV shows in yoga pants. What a time to be alive.
So she's just being lazy. Great. I'm glad you're happy.
Thank you. I really am.
Good to see you,
too.
Fabia. Okay, let's talk to my favorite person.
I take it you're the oracle everybody's talking about. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
He's like a professor at Harvard or something. We met before, though I wouldn't expect you to remember
We
it.
have. I'm sorry, I don't remember. In any case, I'm Philip. I never thought I'd leave that cave, let alone the city.
Philip.
Now I'm living in the 21st century.
Diogenes.
What a time to be alive. And it seems I have your catabasis to thank for it.
What are you doing with
I'm
yourself?
working as a consultant to the Faculty of
Cambridge.
Classics at Cambridge University, helping fill the odd gap in their knowledge. Not that I need the money, but I do love being around enlightened minds again.
Good to see you again. That
My
was not a
sincere
lot, dog.
thanks once again.
I wish they had more dog for him.
Some soiree, innit?
Please keep off furniture.
Oh, hello at last. You must be the oracle I've heard so much
Decius moved to Las
On Daisies.
Vegas.
Listen, I wanted to express my sincere appreciation for what you did. If it wasn't for you, I'd never been able to sell all those useless old relics I accumulated.
Aesthetically, no hope for Fabio.
A very wealthy man. Thank you.
No need to thank me. It was entirely unintended.
Such acerbic wit. I love it.
What are you doing with yourself
I took
these
the
days?
money I made from selling my trinkets and started investing in the stock market. That's where the real money is now.
Oh, here's some...
In fact, I was hoping to ask your advice, you being the oracle and future seer and all that, on which stocks I should invest in next. I can't decide between fossil fuels, tobacco, gambling and arms. What would you recommend?
Arms. I can't really see the future. I wouldn't help you, even if I could.
Oh, don't be like that. You can tell your old pal Dacius. I won't take no for an answer.
Oh, yeah. DVD rentals have a big future, bright future.
Oh, of course, yeah. I was just thinking the same thing. I'll go home and buy up as much stock as I can tonight. I'm gonna make a bloody fortune.
Good. I'll be going now.
Of course, don't let me keep you. Thanks again for the tips, my friend.
Pee Wee Herman's grandpa. That was a good... Yeah, this is Pee Wee Herman's grandpa.
Greetings.
Octavia.
Oh, hello. It's lovely to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Nice to see you too, Octavia.
I'm thankful that you're here. I was sure the person who drove off the last pagan god would have more important things to do than visit the likes of us. But thank you for coming and for saving our lives.
Octavia was who?
What you did was extraordinary, and I'll never forget it.
What are you doing with yourself these
I'm
days?
living in Rome again, in a charming little flat by the Tiber. Not far from my old place. Oh, and I'm training to
Oh,
be a
she was on a
pilot.
cliff.
After you sent Galerius to persuade Ulpius not to take his own life, I was inspired. I just want to spend the rest
Johnny
of my
Depp
life helping
lookalike.
people. Like
8 out
you
of 10
helped him.
stars. That's a favorite. He was the guy that tried to get us killed, Jersey. He tried to assassinate us. Sounds like a noble cause. Good on you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
It was good to see you again, Octavia.
And you. Oh, and I hope this isn't too forward, but some of us are going out for a drink after this, if you'd like to join us.
Okay, new mission. Sounds good. I'm in.
Wonderful.
We're gonna have drinks with boys and gals.
Good evening.
Oh shit.
Greetings.
Livia was crazy. Good to see you. Looking well, Livia.
Thank you for your kind words and for liberating us all. In all the time I was in the underworld, I never once imagined that I might end up in a place so much like Elysium.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm recovering. Octavia was kind enough to let me stay with her for a while.
Nice.
At least until I'm well enough to be independent again.
Read any good poems lately?
Ah, you remember that. I'm a little tired of Ovid, but that's all right. I have 2,000 years worth of poetry to catch up
Your
on
fangs are scary,
I'm already
but you're
up
nice.
to the 19th
I like ya.
century, and am quite enjoying the work of a fellow named Poe. I think I may have found a kindred spirit.
Yeah, she
Men
would
have
use...
called me mad, but the question is not yet settled whether madness is or is not the loftiest intelligence.
Well said. Good to see you
And
again,
you.
Livia.
Farewell, friend.
Anubis. Oh shit, Kabash.
It is an honor to finally meet you.
What is he wearing? Thanks, Kabash.
You know my name? Oh, of course. You are an oracle. You know many things.
Olivia, are you
I, too,
recovering
would
from
like
being
to
dead?
offer my thanks
They all
for
are.
releasing us from that place, and for your role in bringing us here. This world is truly wondrous.
What are you doing with yourself these days?
For a time, I returned to Alexandria, but they have no need of another fisherman, and I came to see there is nothing for me there. Instead, I have decided to follow the custom of your youths and backpack the world. It is a great adventure, and I have met many people from many cultures.
So you just
I
backpack.
spent the first 25 years of my life avoiding the 42 sins that would deny me access.
He's
to the
25.
afterlife. Now, I think it is time I had some fun.
Sounds like you earned it.
Indeed.
It was good to see you again, Kavash. Okay, 4 people left, and then there's one final person over here.
Hello there.
Scintilla. Oh.
I go by Gabriella now. I didn't want to be reminded of that monster every time I heard my own name. After you drove Pluto off, Proserpina came and released me, and that monster got
She was chained up
him.
in the... I'm sorry, I had no idea. So he got what he deserved. What are you doing with yourself these days?
I'm living with Ulpius on a little vineyard in Umbria. It's even more wonderful than I dreamed it would be. I'm so grateful to you for making sure he's still with us. If you're ever passing through the region, I hope you'll come and visit us. You can try some of our very own wine.
I might just do that. It's good to see you again, Gabriella.
You too.
And we saved the Ulpius life.
It's nice to finally put a face to the name. I'm Ulpius.
Good to see you, Ulpius.
I understand I have you to thank for sending Galerius to save my life. The way you just showed up out of the blue and stopped me from making a terrible mistake. I'll be forever in your debt.
What are you doing with yourself?
I'm living with Gabriella in Umbria.
Dude, what wine are they making?
Finally bought the little vineyard we always dreamed
What
of.
kind of wine?
It'll be a little while before we know what we're doing, but every day I look at her and this extraordinary new world with all its beauty, and I think, what if I'd
How
given
many
up,
I identify you care about? Do you go by he or
missed
she?
out on all of this? So we're living each day to the fullest. And we end them all the same way, sitting together on our terrace with a glass of our wine, which the locals say is almost drinkable now, and watching the sunset over the rolling hillside. And I couldn't be
Good
happier.
for him. Glad you're happy.
Thank you.
Yeah, we saved everyone.
wouldn't be
We
here
almost
without
didn't
you.
save him. I had to reload for him. It was good to see you.
You
Ulpius.
too.
I'm glad I saved him. Rufus. Is he out?
Nice to meet you.
Good to see you, Rufus.
I go by Rufus now. New start, new name. Oh, and thanks, by the way, for what you did. Sorry, I'm...
Take it easy, Vasas.
The mushy stuff.
Sov gott. Ha det bra. What are you doing with yourself these days? Or...
I live with Virgil in Rotterdam, not far from where he grew up. It's very modern. Destroyed in the war, and it rebuilt itself. Good place for a fresh
Moved
start.
in with Murgle, huh?
Haven't decided what I'm going to do with my life yet. One adjustment at a time.
Turns out you were right. The statues really were watching us.
Good to know. Anyway, it was good practice for the new world. Security cameras and smartphones everywhere. Got to stay vigilant.
This is unfortunately true. It's good to see you again,
You
Rufus.
too. Look us up next time you're in the Netherlands. We're grateful.
Oh shit. And Virgil.
It's so nice to finally meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Good to see you,
I
Virgil.
wanted to thank you personally for getting us out of there. And for helping Rufus come to terms with himself. He may come off a little gruff, but once you get past that, he's a lovely fellow.
Holy moly lashes. What are you doing with yourself?
I'm
these
studying
days?
to be an architect again, and living with Rufus in our beautiful flat in Rotterdam. Just down the river from Nijmegen, where I grew up. Of course, it's improved immensely since I was there last. Gleaming futuristic buildings and clean streets full of educated, accepting people. You natives of the 21st century have no idea how fortunate you are.
It's good to see you again, Virgil.
As Rufus said in his own laconic way, if you're ever in the Netherlands, we'd love to show you around. It's the least we could do.
I may just take you up on that. There's one person left. Is that Persephone or Prospina? What's in here? Dice Tower. A Latin plaque which reads, "All must walk this path to where the laws all day of the virtuous to paradise. In the city beneath the earth, the ravenous hunger for avaricious is sated on the banks of the stream, but in vain for none from here may return." Christian carving. Is there any more tablets? Hades, Lord of Many. The sins of the one shall become the suffering of many. Nergal, the fierce one. Those are the plaques we used. The many shall suffer for the sins of one, yeah. That's
there you are. I really enjoyed that. Now, there's one more person I wanted to introduce you to. I think you know her.
Sorry if I frightened you. Just a little joke I've been saving for a long, long time.
Persephone. Prospina. I recognize that voice.
Allow me to introduce myself properly. I am Proserpina, former goddess of the cycle of life and renewal, and now a regular mortal. I wanted to meet you in person, and thank you for freeing all these people, and me. I hate to think what would have happened to us without your intervention.
You were whispering to me all along.
Indeed. Suffice it to say that while Pluto was controlling the eyes and ears of each golden statue, I was able to control their tongues and whisper to you when he was distracted. I am sorry my messages were so cryptic. There were only ever brief windows in which I could speak to you without being detected.
You did what you could, thank you. You created time loop.
I did. I may have given up my immortality, but I still retain my gifts as the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. After witnessing Pluto punish countless poor souls over thousands of years, I knew this generation, the final wave, would not survive. So I tried to give them a way to buy more time. A second chance. Rather, as many second chances as they needed to avoid his wrath.
Holy moly, lads, you can't even with this one. Okay, break down this character, Jersey. What became of Pluto?
I don't know what happened to him. I haven't heard from him, and I rather hope it stays that way.
I won't try to out. What became of Sharon?
Oh, she inherited dominion over the underworld. Last time we spoke, she was working on a new world of some kind. She wouldn't say what it was, but I'd be surprised if you don't run into her again. I imagine we all will, one day.
It was nice meeting you.
And you, although it feels like I've known you forever. Oh, and one last thing. Do you remember all those golden statues scattered throughout
those
the
all
city?
the people down there? Of course.
Good, because they remember you. Well done, my friend. Of all the heroes who ever journeyed to the underworld and returned, none came close to achieving what you did. Hercules, Orpheus, Theseus, and Aeneas would be proud.
Which ending do we get? We got the best ending. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! We did the ultimate ending. Why? Because we're that good. Dang! It was the last one, I couldn't. We did it. That was hard. And I'm gonna go to bed because I have a vicious cold and I'm feeling myself getting tired. I was gonna play something different, but I thought it was gonna be done like an hour ago. But this game was cool. A message from developers. We hope you enjoyed Forgotten City. We'd love to make even better games in the future. You can help recommending Forgotten City to a friend, finding a review, blah 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 blah. If anybody likes it, go find them on social media. That's what they're saying. So if anybody here really like this, do that. You can email them even. That was cool. Whee! That was very cool. It's a little bit of a different game. I think we're gonna do Half-Life at some point. I think we're gonna do Elden Ring again at some point. There's a lot of games we're gonna do. But yeah. This cold is hitting me hard. Ooh. Mustache looking all snaggly. Just showered, didn't do anything with it today. So this is how it looks, al natural. But yeah. Hope you feel better. It was lots of fun. Thank you for hanging in there with me, guys, or like hang out with me. Jersey, Turney, Vasast. We had Faithless in here. We had Joel, Turney, Stick. Who else was in here? A bunch of peeps. Snert, Ray. Yeah, good peeps. Lurkers, I know there was lurkers because I saw you guys. I see everything. Yeah, it was a good stream. So I think next stream is gonna be. Let's see here. Might do a stream on Saturday actually. Might do a stream on Saturday. It all depends. But I think that would be next stream. So Saturday, we're gonna do a new game. If anybody have recommendations on games I should stream, post them in the Discord. Because I'm always open. I just want to play what you guys play. I'll play anything. I think it's fun. So, if you guys have ideas, post them. I have some ideas. Hellblade is one of the games I want to play. Now with the Hellblade 2 coming out soon. I think that would be cool. Buy a bunch of them. So, on that note, outro's time. So take it easy, everyone. I'm gonna go to bed. Sleep. It's gonna be good. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.